Hey, welcome to the podcast Kristy Doesn't Know Shit About Movies, where Kristy speculates about movies she's never seen. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Sitting around, not watching movies. So I think I'm ready to go.
It's good for the show.
Yeah.
All right, our first movie is 1986's Top Gun. What do you think Top Gun's about?
I haven't seen the movie, but I've been on the ride at Wonderland. So, based on that, it's a movie with twists and turns. What's his name? Not Tom Hanks, the other Tom.
Tommy Lee Jones?
No. Scientologist. Weird guy.
Tom Selleck?
He jumped on a couch with Oprah.
Tom DeLonge from Blink-182?
No. Tom Cruise?
There you go.
All right. That gave me a hand motion of like his hand cruising along to kind of help me with that one. Okay. Tom Cruise plays a pilot of aircraft. I feel like this is an adventure movie. Like really actionful. He's probably a fighter pilot. I want to say modern day. He ain't doing no Elizabethan era fighter pilot shit. None of that. There's a girl involved because this is a Hollywood movie. Tom Cruise, the fighter pilot, needs to win back his girl from... You said it was like 1980 something?
Yeah.
From the Russians. He flies through hoops and does loop-de-loops in order to win back his girl's heart, which the Russians have also captured. There is a backing cast of Forrest Whitaker plays his best friend, who is also a pilot, who doesn't do quite as many loops and hoop-de-hoops. But he's there, too, the sidelines, helping to rescue the girl. The girl is played by Jodie Foster. A young Jodie Foster. I think she would have been really young. Was Jodie Foster born when that movie came out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And in vitro Jodie Foster plays a girl that a young Tom Cruise is after, captured by the Russians. There's a plane fight. Somebody goes down. And not in that way. In a plane crash kind of way.
So where do the Russians fit into this?
Just general Cold War shenanigans. The Cold War is going on. Tom Cruise wants them to take down that wall. So I think this is also partly based in Germany at this point. Whoa, that took a turn. German-Russian pilots have stolen Tom Cruise's fetus girlfriend, Jodie Whittaker. Forrest Whitaker has to help get her back.
All right, then. Moving right along.
All right.
Our second movie is 1997's Titanic. What do you think Titanic was about? We're not talking about the history of the boat. We're talking about the subplot of the people on the boat.
This one I know from watching too much Rick and Morty. Also, okay, so to start, I know this is a dreadfully long movie. My mother tried to buy it on VHS, but it was at Value Village, and so she bought the VHS, got home, watched it, and realized that it was 2 VHSs. So Value Village ripped her off and only gave her one part of the movie. And then she was on a search to find the other part, which she didn't, and eventually, bitterly, she bought it on DVD. But as for the actual movie itself, alright, there's a young peasant boy, trying to think of the name. Is not...
Dennis Quaid.
It's not Dennis Quaid. Oh, God. For some reason, Liam Neeson is coming to mind, and I know it's not Liam Neeson. Nielsen? Liam Neeson.
Liam Nielsen.
I don't know his name.
Just go with that.
Okay. Liam Neeson. A young Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson?
Yes. Is on a boat. He plays a poor boy who may or may not be named Jack. Jack shouldn't be on the boat. I feel like he just sneaks in there. It's an old-timey period piece, unlike Top Gun. So there was no security, and he just walked onto that boat. At the same time, Rose played by some girl.
Okay.
Whoever played her is probably very disposable. May or may not still be acting. She most definitely was supposed to be on the boat. She rich. Like, girl got bling. And so girl decides, I'm gonna go hang around with some peasants because I do what I want. So she goes and she takes off her bling because that is her idea of a disguise. Just like taking off her diamonds. She's like, I am one of the peasants now. So she goes to dance with the peasants in the bottom of the boat. And Liam Neeson, a young Liam Neeson, finds her and dances with her. And he's like, wanna bang? And she's like, I know a storage closet. So that's what they do. And then the boat starts sinking. And they're like, rich women and children first. And she's like, well, gotta go. And he's like, wait, but they said rich. And she puts her bling back on. And he's like, whoa, I don't even recognize you anymore. And she's like, I still love you. He's like, will you save me some room on this door? And she's like, nope. And then she lives and he dies because he's just a poor boy from a poor family. And
did Queen score this movie?
No.
Oh, okay. Right.
Just that part of the movie was taken directly from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
The writer really liked Queen and probably went on to write the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I think that's what that movie is called. The Queen one that just came out.
All right.
Yeah.
Our final movie of the episode is 1998's The Waterboy. What do you think The Waterboy is about?
Okay, this one's easy. Adam Sandler.
Hmm.
It's one of those movies from that time where Hollywood kept putting out Adam Sandler movies, even though no one should put out Adam Sandler movies. There's not much of a plot. It's kind of a sports movie. It's an inspirational sports movie about bullshit. A guy, who's like probably really like just stupid and pathetic. I'm sure there's 1,000 jokes about his nose. Decides he wants to be involved with sports to catch the eye of some girl who's severely out of his league and should never even be in the same room with him. He decides, or like he probably tries out for a team of some sort, gets rejected, and decides he's going to pass some water. And he goes on that endeavor. And I assume that he's very successful at it. The sports team. I don't even know what sports team was it? That could be anything.
It was football.
Okay, football. Yeah, that seems very American. That seems just dumb enough to work for an Adam Sandler movie. Anyways, at the end, he is very good at passing water. The out of his league girl decides to swoon for him, and there's probably a long kissing scene that he wrote in there just so he could like get a little, because there's no reason anyone should be giving a little to Adam Sandler ever in any circumstances, no matter how homely the person and or animal and or object.
All right. Good episode.
All right.
Bye.
Wait. Oh, let's give a better outro than that. So we'll see you next time, where I butcher famous movies, beloved or behated by the people.
Thanks for listening.